Now we are going to study human settlements in more detail, and we are going to discuss more some different types of settlement. Initially in the part 1 we have already discussed the linear settlement, the rectangular settlement and the circular settlement. Now there are some more types of settlements which we will study in this particular session. Now let us define or let us remember what is human settlement. You know that a human being or a man is a social animal. He likes to stay in a group. For his security reason, he cannot stay alone. So he has a bonding, he creates a bonding with different people, and he starts staying in a group. Now when different people they start coming together because of their social needs, and they start constructing the houses, that time it is called as settlement, or that time the settlement is created. Whenever the people they stay together because of social needs, and they starts constructing their houses, that time the settlement comes into existence. Man, being a social animal, likes to live in groups, which leads to social bonding, and social needs are developed. Due to the social needs, many people come together at a particular place and construct houses in a particular way, which is known as settlement. So, as he is a human being, he come in a group and he start constructing the houses, and the place where the house is constructed, that place is known as settlement. Human habitat is in the form of settlement. This may range from one house to a city. So now settlement can, one single house is also considered as settlement, group of 2 3 houses are also considered as settlement, or a whole city is also considered as a settlement. It shows that a group of people are using some territory to build houses as well as for their economic support. When group of people they start creating a territory or using a territory for their own livelihood, then we say that a settlement is coming into an existence. Man stays here, lives, and carries out economic activity. So, man stays in those settlements, he lives in the settlement and carries out his day to day economic activity. Types of settlements. Settlements vary in size and type. Settlements could be small and sparsely spaced. They may be also large and closely spaced. So there is no particular size, there is no particular type of the settlement. A small hut is also said to be settlement. A big building is also said to be settlement. It can be sparsely populated, it can be densely populated. Houses may be close to each other, houses may be far away from each other. So any type or any way a human being is constructing his house, that is called as settlement. It can range from a hamlet to the metropolitan city. Now, a hamlet is a small house or small hut, a small area or undeveloped type of human settlement, and metropolitan city is a well developed infrastructure, well living lifestyle. So that type of area or territory is called as metropolitan city. With size, the economic character and social structure of settlement change, and so do its ecology and technology. So, because of the size, because of the economic condition and the social structure, the settlement or the look of the settlement changes according to the new technologies. Now, the next pattern is radial pattern. Settlement grow around a central object or center. Or there is some object in the center, and when the settlement starts growing beyond or surrounding that object, then we called it as a radial pattern. This central point plays an important role in development of the settlements around it. So that middle point or that module is very much important for other settlements. Then it is called as radial. In this type, a number of streets converge on one center, which may be source of water, a temple, mosque, a center of commercial activity, or simply an open space. So in the middle, it can be water, it can be a temple, it can be anything. And from there, all the roads they start. All the roads they start from that center point, and they come and end to that center point. So that type of middle point, that type of radius which is creating, that is called as radial pattern. The streets seems to be radiating from the common center. All the streets are emerging from that particular point, then we call it as radial pattern. In the figure you can see the dwellings are located to around the center, street circle around it. So the roads are going or moving from a single point. Examples are settlements near Guru Shikhar, Mount Abu in Rajasthan, Vidyachal in Uttar Pradesh. So these are the examples where such type of settlement is usually seen. So it is covering some temple, it is covering some area. The main building used to be on the top of the small hill. So there is one main building which will be in the center and rest all the connectivities will be given to other houses. Such type of pattern is usually seen in radial pattern. Triangular pattern found at the confluence of two rivers or roads. When two rivers or roads they merge or they move towards each other, that time you get a shape of triangular pattern. The settlements can grow in all three sides due to the physical or social reasons. So all the three sides of those settlements, there are some roads which is very easily accessible. Now next is patternless. Now this type of settlement is not having any specific look or any specific format figure, hence it is called as patternless. With the development of settlement, the size of population also increases. Increasing population leads to haphazard development of settlement. Houses are built as per the convenience and spaces available. So this type of settlements, it is usually happening because of the over and excess population. When the population starts increasing and the people starts building the houses without the government policies, they don't see the government policies and they start constructing the houses anywhere on their own. So such type of settlements or such type of things happen, and because of this patternless settlements are created. Houses are also built according to the convenience of the people, and wherever the space is available, the people they go and start constructing the houses. So when this type of activity is created, then patternless settlement comes into existence. Thank you for watching.